One more reason South Dakota is the best trust jurisdiction in the United States is that it has purpose trust. So today we're going to talk about that. Let's get into it. All right, purpose trust. One more reason South Dakota is the best trust jurisdiction in the US is because it has these purpose trusts. As a point of context, historically, when you set up a trust, it has had to have a specific individual or class of individuals who are known and identifiable to be the beneficiary of a trust. What we've seen is over time, we've seen charitable trust, which is is actually the kind of the original purpose trust, where you don't have to have a specific beneficiary, but you have a specific mission or purpose why the trust is in existence. Then we started to see pet trusts, where somebody would set up a trust for the benefit of their pet. And now what we've seen is these purpose trusts. And typically how this is done, and this became pretty popularized, or I should say brought to the forefront of the public a few years ago when the owner of Patagonia set up a purpose trust. And the way that he structured it and why he structured it is because his children didn't want anything to do with the family business any longer. And the family had built this business over, I believe, several generations, and it had become super successful, and the kids didn't want anything to do with it. So the father, the owner, wanted the business to continue because he employed so many people and it was giving so much back to these families that have been working for the company for many, many years. He wanted to continue the enterprise. So he built out this succession plan that did not include his family. It included the trust, and he built out and so the business itself, running the business, is the purpose of the trust. So all the money that is made in the business ultimately stays in the business, stays in the trust, goes back into the business, into its employees, and so it continues to perpetuate the ongoing success of the business and making sure that it's run according to its original mission. So what's unique about a purpose trust is that you'll include, it could be an individual or a committee, but you'll include something called the trust enforcer. And the trust enforcer is there. It's part of the directed trust structure. And so what you do is you set this up, you put these individuals in these roles, and then they're essentially like a board of directors that makes sure that the trust is continuing to be run according to the mission that the settlor desired and the reason why they set the trust up. So is this opportunity for people who maybe they don't need to create additional family wealth, or maybe their family doesn't want to be involved with this family business, for them to continue to have privacy, asset protection, tax efficiency, flexibility, and then continue this ongoing successful business over many, many more generations to come.